Hello everyone, this is Karst and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. So, we are still adventuring around the Moonrise Towers area.
One day I'll catch a break.
I think I've basically found or explored everything I could around here other than suspicious sounds somewhere. But that's, I believe, a pillar of flesh that is dripping down through the walls of the castle. So, like I said, I basically explored everything around this region last time. Apparently ghouls can talk, but I'm fairly certain I will be a-okay to just walk in through the front doors at this point. There's a lot of people around here whom I have not spoken with thus far. I explored through the kitchen area. I did let the chef go, which I kind of regret doing. And then there's a bunch of people in the throne room area who I haven't interacted with yet. Walking in through the front doors has put me within range of the goblins, as well as a few pilgrims, apparently. And also the armorer, apparently. And the armorer looks like he actually sells items, so I'll deal with that in a moment. I am curious to see his inventory, but let's climb upstairs real quick. Okay. Yes, I remember Araj. She was a little weird. I am seeing that I can potentially sneak around above everything. I don't know why there's furniture and stuff upstairs, I guess. I guess there's another upper area I could go up to from here. Okay, so if I can climb up here, I could potentially do a surprise attack. Nothing I can drop down on them or anything, though.
No time to rest.
Let's worry about that afterwards. Because I feel like I may be able to have a conversation with Mr. Ketheric Thorm in there. So I am quite curious to see what dialogue options there are about this, because I assume I can pretend to work with him for a while, because I still need to reclaim his relic. Or maybe I should destroy his relic first, and then deal with him. I don't know, we'll find it. We'll figure it out. No one's going to complain if I take this, right? Might. Alright, hello, brawler.
Heard a rumour some do-gooder stopped a horde of absolutists from getting their hands on a load of druids in some grove. Whoever it was, better pray the general doesn't smoke 'em out. Be a bloodbath, so it would.
Yeah, no comment on that. I may or may not know information. And you are Brawler. You're level 1. You people are level 1.
Must have come in with the Dryder, did ya? Well,
you could say that. Yeah,
you're
sure.
in good time. General Ketheric's in the main hall. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I'll keep that in mind. I know he's in there. And Brawler Auric?
Bunch of the others were rounded up in the main hall a while ago. They ain't come back.
Oh. Yeah, okay, yeah, I know they're back there. Does this actually lead me towards the main hall? Oh no, this just leads me back to Araj's place. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's talk to the armorer. Hello, Lantarv. You've got an interesting name.
Well,
Hi.
Flo didn't
Nice
tell us.
stash.
She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlak, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Karlak, who's Flo? I've not been informed about this.
Florenta the Garotta.
The what now?
Campion I knew
Oh, a
back in
garrot.
Avernus.
Okay, sure.
She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me.
Is she a threat?
Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
You keep saying that, but we've literally never used one ever. We've literally never ever used a soul coin. And we have plenty, so we shouldn't take anything offered by a devil. It's too risky.
Cambion, but you're right. Then again, they could really come in handy.
We've got like 6 in your inventory, Karlach. We're fine. Fine, just take them. Oh, of course.
But she did have a condition.
What is the condition?
For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. You want the coins or not?
I kind of think, yeah, why not? I mean, it's better to know the stories of the souls. It's not like, first of all, we're not using the coins, right? So it's not like we're like consuming them or anything. And why not? Knowing the backstory might, at least we'll know who they were, right? Yeah, go on.
First coin's got the soul of a woman named Mavery. She was born to a cruel mother, and a violent father, and 3 evil brothers, all named Baldur. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate. Struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Mavery. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
I mean, it could have been worse. It's fine. Yeah, we'll put that coin to better use than Tiamat would have.
Sure you will.
Next.
This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years.
I miss
Frakes
Neverwinter
called
nights, I will say that now.
Prayed for his children to have meat to eat.
He's gonna eat him, isn't he?
Answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after
Oh.
flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
Yeah, we'll put his coin to good use. He'll help us rid the realms of people like Zariel.
Whatever you need to tell yourself. Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ungir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's it?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Of what now?
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins after the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand.
Yeah, let me see your wares. After I look at what you just gave me. You said you gave me some scratch? Yep, there's 2 soul coins.
Where
Yep,
do you
3rd
hail
soul
from?
coin.
I was a farrier in Desarin Valley.
Sulphurous notes. Oh boy. Alright, tell me, what have you got? To whom it may concern. Frug got his head stuck in a butter barrel, and when his little imp thing tried to help him, they both fell off a ledge into a volcano. I laughed so hard, Zariel sent me out of the room. Other than that, you haven't missed much, though I'm sure as hell missed you. Flo. Oh, well that's just for you then, Karlach. You keep that. Do you have anything to say about it? Oh, where are you going?
Copper for your thoughts.
So you had a friend in Avernus, you never said.
You saw the extent of Flo's friendship. She'll lend you a hand, long as she can crush your spirit while she's at it. I knew never to let my guard down around her. She always made me laugh, even when I least wanted to. If she'd been completely different from who she was, we might have been real friends.
It's just completely different. Okay. She gave you a note. What did it say?
nothing worth reading. Cambion manipulation at its most obvious.
Pity. It sounds like she meant something to you, in whatever small way.
I guess she did. Much as it makes me want to puke to admit it. Devils, you know. Fucking devils. They really screw with you, don't they?
Yep, that's what they do. Alright, Lan.
If you have coin, then show it.
Will do. Wait a minute. You'll never peddle your wares with that attitude.
I do not peddle. I put weapons in worthy hands.
Okay, you know
They
what?
seen
Have that
great
confidence. Go
warriors
for
the
it.
Crusade. But I see only weaklings in this place.
Fair enough. You want a warrior? Here I am.
Prove it. Who's singing your name?
Oh. Monk persuasion? Persuasion. Well, I mean, check my knuckles. I've felled plenty of foes with my fists alone. I am, in fact, a monk with guidance. Nice.
I'll give you that. Songs lie. Flesh can't. And you look plenty battle-worn. Want anything from my stash? You pay less than the rest.
I figured that would be the case. I'll take a discount. Alright, what do you have on offer? Folk Hero, Uncommon Recognition. I will read that later. You've got some nice purple gear, but it's only +2 heavy armor, which I don't care for. Half plate armor seems kind of good. Who wears medium right now? Yeah, but that's just way too good for you, the Justiciar plate.
Defender of the people.
You can't wear medium,
Charmer.
and your armor is like the super amazing adamantine scale mail, so at no point am I switching that out. Well, looks like there's not much I'll be buying from you today. Fistbreaker Helm. High spellcasting. Gain +1 bonus to spell save DC. Seldom caught unaware. Sure. If your foe rains down blows upon your head, turn not the other cheek, but let your pricking helm bleed the bastards dry. Well, you know, actually, I think we do need helmets. That is true. That is a thing. Shield bash. Cool. But your shield is also an amazing shield, so you don't really need that, do you? Gloves of the Duelist. While only holding one weapon in your main hand and nothing in your free hand, gain +2 bonus to melee weapon attack rolls. Okay, well, that seems like a will thing, truth be told. But he's not really doing much damage right now, is he? And again, am I really going to want to invest money in him if I'm not really going to be using him moving forward? It's really debatable. Raging stuff. The only person who rages is really just Karlach, so I'm not too worried about that. Now there are some nice looking weapons in here though. Let's see. Like Karlach, how is this weapon compared to you? Your current one? That's not Karlach. There you go. Not awful. Perception ability checks, I don't know about that, but you know, it's not terrible. It's a halberd, two-handed, extra reach, like that could be helpful, but what you've got right now is fine. I think. Although it does come with force damage. I don't know, maybe I won't buy anything from him. Even though I'm like kind of tempted.
Sharp as ever.
Take that off. Sure, buy this. Buy it and equip it, sir. Anything else that I actually want? I don't think so, not right now. I guess we can sell some of these things. And then from there, I don't know what else I really want to do with some of the gear that we have sitting around. I don't know why I gave her the stuffed bear, but here we are. I should probably sell some of these scrolls I'll never use as well. Like, specifically the ones that are actually, like, completely worthless. Like, the Scroll to Speak to Dead. Am I ever going to use these? No. The rest of these I can kind of... I don't really need Dark Vision either. These aren't exactly weighing me down, though, so it's not really worth my time. I don't think. I'm disappointed by your weapon choice, sir. I mean, to be fair, you do have some interesting items, but... I don't know, it's just not as good as what Karlach already has. At least that's what I think. Although, that's conditional damage. This one is not as conditional. So under normal circumstances, at best, the Blooded Great Axe is only going to do 16, right? Yeah, it's only when you have 50% hit points or less, but given how tanky she is, she's never at 15% or less. Sorry, 50% or less. So realistically, that means the Halberd of Vigilance is better because you've got the 15 damage at maximum, plus the 1d4 force. So I think I am going to buy this right here. Have her equip it. I'll keep her holding the Blooded Great Axe for the time being, but we'll consider our options. I'm never gonna use that or this. So okay, so we're sitting on only 12,000 gold right now. I'm feeling a little bit dry on money. I know I shouldn't, but I still feel like I don't have a lot of money. Am I really going to use invisibility? Not sure, maybe. Like, this is worthless. Scroll of Aid, like, 5 healing? Seriously? I still have the Summon Golem Bell, which is hilarious. And yes, I suppose I don't really need some of these items, but I'm a hoarder, so it is what it is. Why am I holding this? Huh, okay. I still have the Vision of the Absolute, which is hilarious. I'll sell that. I don't know why I have a painting in my inventory, but here we are. And those. I must have just forgotten to sell these at some point. A whole lot of Alchemist Fires. Okay, let's just go with that.
Slaughter well, true soul.
Will do, bud. Alright, hello, Pilgrim Taima.
You're one of her blessed, aren't you? To hear her voice, I cannot imagine.
Well, you know, I try my best not to listen to it, actually. And Pilgrim
The
Nalira.
Absolute herself called us here. They cannot stop us from seeing Zarel now.
I don't know if that's something you actually want to do.
Stand this close to her power.
Not all of us survived the shadows to stand here. My wife, my sons, they were unworthy.
Oh, well, that's a great way to look at it.
Back of the line. I'll be the first of us to swear to the General.
Yeah, more than likely you guys are just going to be turned into, like, undead thralls or something, but sure, why not? Acolyte Baldur?
Each pack of recruits they bring in is worse than the last. Can't
Well,
trust them to sweep the stables, let alone swing a sword.
I was gonna say, well, yeah, you've got a bunch of level 1s in here. The hell do you want with them? True. Persuasion. They have potential. Great warriors have grown from less. True, but do I really want to be arguing for them in a place like this?
No doubt. Isn't for me to question them above me. I'm sure you know your business. I'll see they get all the help they need, true soul. And they'll need quite a bit.
Okay, I don't see why I went through that.
I've got the novices in hand, true soul. War camps, docks, plenty of work for those who serve her.
Fair enough. Alright. Where does this lead? Oh, okay, I see. Back out through another doorway that I've been through before. So, Roa Moonglow. I think we met, haven't we? We met. In the, not the goblin camp, I think.
Sister.
We met in a cave somewhere.
I'm not worthy.
It's Roa you want. We only talk when you've misbehaved.
Okay, fair enough, but you're only level 5, so I'm not concerned.
And this was funny when it was just goblins branding asses.
Oh, it was the goblin area.
You
Okay.
don't mean business, eh?
Yeah, okay, so it was the goblin camp where I met them, and I let them go, I recall. Hello, Roa.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
Have we not met? Yeah, exactly. New face. We've met before at the goblin camp.
Of course. Just before some godless lunatic purged the place of every innocent soul. A pity neither of us saw what happened.
What are you implying? Really? You saw nothing at all?
Nothing worth repeating. Corpses don't much go in for commerce. Here, though, look around. All manner of beasties united against the enemies of the Absolute. Quite a god to bring them all together, and quite a fool who draw their ire. Hmm?
Is that a threat? You almost sound concerned for my safety.
More concerned that your business might be bad for my business. So don't go kicking the hive while there's still some honey to be had.
Alright, fine. Now you might have some items that I find interesting, yes. Resistance to psychic, but it's only until long rest. Aberration slaying, that seems useful. But let me actually look at some of the weaponry. Dragonborn breath weapon. Okay, well, I have no Dragonborn in my team, unfortunately. Lots of stuff that that Asterion probably would have liked. For example, these daggers. Right? The daggers, the bow, all this stuff I think he would have enjoyed if I actually used him more often. But here we are. Monster Slayer Glaive. This weapon deals an additional 1d4 against monstrosity type foes. And jump distance is increased. Okay, I might just buy a bunch of situational equipment for Karlach. The glaive seems pretty decent. I mean, it's not... never mind. That's the Dragonborn weapon. But the Monster Slayer glaive... an additional 1d4. But that only puts it up to... at maximum, what, 18 damage, right? Yeah, that only puts it at maximum 18 damage. So that's not as good as I was thinking. Sharpened Snare Cuirass. Exotic material. Okay, sure. Sharpened Snare. That's kind of meh. Armor of Devotion. Eternal Devotion. Excuse me. Recite your oath to regain 1 channel oath charge. I guess that's like a paladin thing then, I guess. Breastplate +2. Chainmail +2. Okay, like a lot of this stuff is unenchanted, so it's not as good as you would hope. The plate armor is really interesting, and I would love to have characters in plate, but unfortunately the only person apparently who can wear heavy is Lae'zel, who already has her own unique like race armor, so I'm kind of like, well, you know, it is what it is. Poisoner's Ring. Virulent Venom. Oh, well, that's kind of whatever. Honestly, I would like... Ooh. Crushing Blows. The wearer gains a +1 bonus to unarmed attack rolls, and their unarmed attacks deal an additional 2 bludgeoning damage. That might be useful for me. But what I have now is already really good. So, why waste my gold on it? Fair enough. Alright. I guess I'll just buy these Revivify scrolls. I could buy some potions as well. But I'm slowly running out of money, so I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I can get rid of that. Yeah, it's fine. I'll sell all these worthless scrolls that I will not ever decide to use. What the hell? What's the point of that? I guess I could have saved one lockpick if I kept it, but oh well. I still have Dad's axe. I don't think it's relevant at this point since Daniel is saved. I probably should sell some of these things, but again, I'm just too resistant to selling my things. Okay, sure, let's just go with that. I guess she has a bunch of leftover equipment from when I was selling stuff to her previously, I suppose. Discount is minus 3%. Oh, okay.
An honor, true soul.
Sure, let's go with that. There were a lot more merchants here than I was anticipating, truth be told. But that's not a complaint, that's a good thing. Alright, in that case, let's go up to General Ketheric. And see what he wants. Let me in!
Shh. I'm trying to hear what's going on in there.
Sure, let me in.
I saw it, Trousseau. The army. They're nearly ready. It's nearly time.
Which army do you mean?
Us? We are so many. And we are marching to Baldur's Gate as soon as the Absolute gives word. I've never been to battle. I've never been to war. But I feel so calm. Ready.
Welcome back, true soul. Zurel is holding an audience with the General, deciding the fate of those who have failed the Absolute.
Alrighty then.
We did as we was told, General. Followed every order.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Us? No, it was Minthara. She got the orders. She...
Enough!
Alright.
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
No, let me resist.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
Don't kill them. They're loyal followers.
As the General's attention shifts to you, a memory stirs. A memory of this room. And his voice raised in anger.
So he knows me.
Surprised to see you again, true soul. You are here to assist and not to meddle, I trust.
Okay, so we know each other. We have a background here.
In my halls, you obey me, just as you would any other chosen. I'm sure you will enjoy watching my justice enacted. You have to take what pleasure you can, after all, in your diminished state.
His smirk says everything and nothing at once. I know exactly who you are, and I will never tell.
I will beat it out of you, old man. So, I guess this might be a Dark Urge thing, then. Because there's like, oh, you think I'll enjoy the judgment, right? And I'm in my diminished state, so... This may be Dark Urge specific? Maybe? I don't know. You know me, General.
Better than you know yourself, it seems. But we are here to deal with these goblins, not to speak of your past. Kill them. Quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
Oh, this is bad. I mean, he's immune. Or rather, he is, He's like a lich, basically, right? Oh, this is not gonna go well. I don't think there's any way to save them, yeah.
Outside my control.
I don't think there's any way to save them. I doubt I can intervene here.
Try again.
I mean, at least she's brave. Right? Oh dear. She's at least brave enough to give it a shot. Ugh. You gotta commend her for that. Oh, that sucks.
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, Let us take advantage of our surprising guest and their particular creative genius. I'm sure the results will send a clear message to the troops on the importance of discipline.
Of course, my lord. Thank you.
Well then. I'm gonna take you out in the back.
The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take them across the bridge and murder them really quietly in the woods where you can't see or hear anything, and they'll totally not show up again ever. Yeah. I'm really allowed to do anything.
They are yours. You can release them, kill them, or feed them to each other for all I care. Just deal with them. Here
Come to my
in
camp,
the seat
huh?
of the Absolute's power. Your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command.
I don't think they
Report to
deserve
me
death.
upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake!
You say old times' sake, but I mean, I vaguely recognize you, but not really. Unfortunately. Yeah, put aside my torment and free them. That's me.
Praise the Absolute! And praise her true soul!
In another lifetime, you were greeted in this throne room like a god, not the living wreck you are now. Your disgrace has something to do with this Ketheric. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have.
Yeah. I'm gonna grit my teeth and ignore the feeling. Making a scene is not gonna answer my questions. But it is true, whoever he is, he stands in my way.
With difficulty, you banish the pooling evil that bewitches your quivering limbs. Perhaps parts of you were scattered in this spire. Time to knit yourself together.
I wonder what clues to my past I'll find around here.
Power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn what fuels his power.
Why are you green? I'm sorry, Dren. If I could have saved you, I mean, maybe I could have saved her. I just don't know. Now, remember those scrolls of Speak to Dead that I threw away? I think I would have liked to have them right now. Yeah, okay, well, time to grab our good buddy. Actually, no, I can just take it at, no. I have to add him to my inventory, to my party in order to take the amulet off of him, right? Gale?
What do we have here?
Okay, so, Will, I do need you along because you have some story content I need to do. Here you go. Just stay here for a sec.
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed countless cruelties, faced unimaginable evil. But Thorm, he is made of pure hate. The Sword Coast will rejoice when the bastard's fallen.
We'll work on it, bud.
My father is somewhere in this tower. I won't leave him in Thorm's hands.
Don't worry.
And lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue. 2 missions, 1 destination.
Yes, I know. Any idea where we'll find Duke Ravengard now that we reach Moonrise?
Not in a mere prison cell, certainly. My guess, Thorm will have confined him in the bowels of the tower. The deeper we dig, the closer we get.
Okay,
Are you
stay
sure?
here.
The Blade stands at the ready, and just when things were warm.
How much further can I go?
Okay, so where is he? I guess I should just keep the amulet on myself.
I need a moment for the 2 of us.
Now that I think about it, why have I been making Gale do it the whole time?
What's on your mind?
Join me, and also give me the amulet. Why the hell have you been the one doing it? Why not me? Am I stupid? The answer, just don't answer that question. Seriously. But, Gale, really, I've just been making him do it the entire time.
Go ahead.
And I'm like, you know,
I question the wisdom.
I could have put it on and used it just as well. Okay, well then. Where is he? Will, come with me.
Well met.
Thank you. Time to exit again. Let's pretend that her model didn't totally reset and then keel over dead all of a sudden. Okay.
The corpse doesn't.
Okay, I guess Dren didn't want to talk to me. So that was a bit of a waste. Give me that again. Alright, what do you people have to say about all this? Zealot?
You'll find traders in the entrance hall. Absolute draws coin as well as pilgrims, eh?
That they do.
An honor, true soul.
Their outfits are interesting. They're not the worst thing in the world. I wonder if I could have saved Dren.
Don't try giving orders, true soul. Everyone here answers directly to Z'rell.
That's okay. I'm sure I'll deal with Z'rell soon enough. I mean, if she's in her own little separate room, I think
Good here, I hope.
it wouldn't be that difficult to deal with her. Let's not ask about your prison guards or anything, or any of the other people you know, okay? Yeah, definitely don't ask about your prison guards. Taking the groves off the table. Oh, is that an order? I see. Dictated to Scribe Yanthus by General Ketheric. Druids, meddling and meddlesome. I have a history with them that makes me wary of underestimating them. They will certainly not welcome the rise of the Absolute in their vicinity and would become significant obstacles if we don't find a way to take them out of play. I speak here, for starters, of the Emerald Grove and of the Cloakwood Circle. Who? Who's the Cloakwood Circle? They cannot easily be defeated without a significant diversion of resources, but they can, perhaps, be neutralized from within. Druids, by their very nature, do not smile, Yanthus, value the balance of natural forces over the welfare of humanity in general, and in the extreme, this is expressed by the faction historically known as the Shadow Druids, who favor complete separation of the circles from what they regard as the ills of civilization. We shall identify the current leaders of the Shadow Druids, cultivate them with gifts while intimidating them with threats, and encourage them to see that the wisest and most prudent course is for the Druid circles to stand neutral, as the army of the Absolute marches on the blighted cities of the civilized. Disciple Z'rell shall select an appropriate agent to parley with the Shadow Druid leaders. Eventually, all shall be infected with tadpoles. Lovely. So this is all Ketheric's doing. The invasion plans for Baldur's Gate, we know about those. Orcs of the Trielta Hills. The recent dismemberment of Agent Mahas, True Soul 26, by Lord Herad's guards at the Ring Fork Stronghold is a clear indication that our strategy for co-opting the Orcs of the Trielta Hills needs to be adjusted. Sending a herald to talk was regarded as evidence of weakness, so we must assume an attitude of dominance in our next attempt. The true soul among us who best understands Orcish customs is undoubtedly Sir Yax of Scornabel. He shall be sent, backed up by a pair of ogres, to deliver a direct personal challenge to Lord Herod, using an excuse the dismemberment of Mahas. Yax is to defeat Herod, and then force him to swear fealty to the Absolute, and in return we shall back Herod in the conquest and alliance of the other two Trielta tribes. Inform Sir Yax as soon as he returns from the Werewoods. Disciple Z'rell on the behalf of General Ketheric. Okay.
You're not the first to brave the dark for the Absolute. The war camps are full to bursting.
Wonderful. Oops, I did not want that. Ink pot. Yep. Allow me to drop it. Thank you. Okay, that's all worthless. Recruiting gnolls. I see they've been really ramping up their recruiting efforts. Can't reach it. Okay, well I just guess I cannot read it because I'm not allowed to reach it. I could probably do Mage Hand or something, but do I? Who has Mage Hand right now?
Pride of the Gate.
That's not Mage Hand. Can I like shoot it off or something?
What now?
Or will that destroy it? That destroyed it. Well, it is what it is. Worth a shot. Time to go. So this is up to the upper level, which we knew about. This is apparently the main floor. Okay. Oh, no. We've gone up from the main floor to the first floor. Necromite. Radija. Mistress of Souls. Okay. There's Zrel. Oh, Necromites are like undead, revived undead. Lovely. There's Gloric, who we saw through the walls before. I'm just gonna go to the library. Don't mind me. Doesn't really look like there's a whole lot for me to interact with over here, though. Sure, I'll take it. It's technically not stealing, right? A little gift. Marcus. I assume no explanation is needed for just how rare these appendages are, and I trust you shall make good use of them. You have a golden opportunity to please the general. Do not squander it. Access to the unwilling donor has proven difficult since the harvesting, but if I am awarded the opportunity, I shall pass along your gratitude. B. I presume that would be Balthazar. And now there's no word from Balthazar. I assume this is here because I attacked and killed him, in theory. Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Wherever he's gone is a mystery. Needs someone to investigate his chambers, but no doubt he's rigged the thing to high hells. Perhaps hobgoblins. This thing is reporting the fact that I read a letter.
You've been seen causing trouble. Unfortunately for you, this guard likes causing trouble too.
I'm talking my way out of it. Intimidation. What is it that you're accusing me of? Tell me while you still have a functioning jaw. Tell me, sir. I've been getting a lot of 19s recently, huh?
They believe you. For now. But something tells you they won't be so receptive to your charms again.
Okay, so the eyeball snitched on me is what you're telling me. There's so much stuff here that I would like to read that I'm not allowed to read. Gortash, the tone of your recent letter is inappropriate. You may follow the Lord of Tyranny, but I do not answer to him or to you. Honestly, I should probably just take it.
Should mind my step.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take it and... Oh, hello, people. And I will read the letter out here when it is in my own inventory, so I don't get snitched on. Pretty sure the game does not pause while you are reading. So... missive. There you go. So, it isn't the fault of any of the Chosen that the artifact has gone astray. Unforeseen events occurred, as they always do. I acknowledge your planning mastery and brilliance of mind, but you lack the depth of guidance, okay. But you lack the depth of experience that brings patience and composure. The artifact will be found, our enemies will be thwarted, we will prevail. Now, show us that you are reliable as well as brilliant. General Ketheric Thorm. So, naturally, Ketheric and, is this thing... This thing keeps looking around for me. Okay. Yeah, so Ketheric is one of those, like, silhouettes I saw on the road, I think, like a long, long time ago. Presumably the woman's voice I heard was the Absolute then. So Ketheric is one of them. Gortash, or, like, the leader of the Githyanki crew is one of them. And then there's, like, a woman. And then I don't remember, like, if there were 4 silhouettes or only 3. Hello, zealots.
Hey, true soul. What's the word? Armies gathered outside. The general giving us marching orders.
Why, soldier? Do you have somewhere else to be?
Just keen to get back to the gate is all. I was born there. I want to be the first to put it to the torch.
Well, that's not great. Zealot?
Seen the view out west from the terrace?
Interesting stash.
All those beasts camped under one banner. That's the Absolute's power. The General's power.
Wonderful. Okay, well, I guess I'll just go back inside then and deal with whatever the hell's going on in this corner of the tower. I guess I'll do a quick save because I don't really know where this is gonna go. Hello there.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciple Z'rell?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul.
Well, thank you. Glad to be here.
Goblins, tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
I ate them.
Her mind enters yours abruptly,
Oh, shit.
flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. She sees the goblins walking free, and a burning rage fans across your mind like wildfire.
Explain yourself.
I'll be honest, this is the first time we've been on the receiving end of someone else using their tadpole to enter our mind, which is unfortunate. I'm surprised I wasn't given the option to resist her her invasion, her mental intrusion. Okay. Well, I guess deception is probably a good one. Dead, they're a waste. Free, they spread the word of the absolute. Oh yeah, totally. Totally a good thing I just did. I will re-roll that. I'm inspired. Okay. I'm very inspired. Thank you. There you go.
Very pragmatic, but very boring.
Sorry.
Let's see if there's anything interesting in this brain of yours.
Uh-oh.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Uh-oh. Wisdom? Oh, no. Oh, but I can just straight up, like, just jump into a fight. I mean, I could just straight up attack her and kill her, right? That wisdom is probably the best roll. Overwhelm her by unleashing a wave of hatred as you prepare to attack. I could just intimidate her as well. But I'm gonna have to attack them at... To be fair though, if I can catch her by herself, I'd be better off, because right now I'm surrounded by a bunch of people. Let's just intimidate her. Go. Wonderful.
The absolute fills your mind. But you have doubt and anger in your heart, not love.
Oh, crap. More deception time. My anger outweighs my love, but it's directed towards her enemies. Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, well that's not difficult. What a waste of a 20. Alright.
Control your emotions. When you come to her, you must allow her love to push out all other feeling, or she will consume you.
I'll keep that in mind.
I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Okay, show me the power she gave you.
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought.
Oh, why would you... Oh, that was
But I can
unfortunate.
caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
I live to serve. What do I need to do?
There is a relic that General Thorm
Yep,
requires.
that's what I figured, that they would
He
send me
sent
over
his
there.
most trusted advisor, Disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it.
Let's not talk
The
about
relic is
Balthazar.
beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there. Aid Balthazar if you can. And bring the relic home.
Yeah, I wonder why we lost contact with them. I do like it when, again, what you do in the story has impacts and people reference the changes to the game world that the player implements. Okay. I'm not going to mention that I met Balthazar, because then they're going to get suspicious as to why he's, why they've lost contact. What exactly was this relic he was sent to retrieve?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
She's
Wonderful.
suddenly nervous, on edge. Talking about the relic makes her anxious.
Why is that? Persuasion. Talking about this relic makes you anxious. Why is that? That's so to the point, though. Oh, nice. I'll take it.
I am in awe of the power the relic must hold to be of such importance. General Thorm will not leave Moonrise without it.
Okay. You said you lost contact. What do you mean?
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise.
Oh, he did that
Hardly
himself,
a
though, didn't he?
surprise.
Yeah.
We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
What if Balthazar is dead?
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
Fair enough. I know he's going to come back. This relic is vital to Ketheric's plans. You should be giving me more support.
Fine. Talk to the Bugbear Quartermaster.
Ooh.
Tell him he's to share my secret stash with you.
Understood. I'm ready to head out.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers.
Oh, I'm not
But
too worried
don't
about that.
pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
That's pretty funny. Balthazar's room key. Am I supposed to get it from... like, from the tower? Does he have a room here? I'm sorry, Gloric. I didn't realize you were just gonna get your brain smushed. I hear something creepy. Zarel's personal reminder. Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Wherever he's gone is a mystery. Need someone to investigate his chambers, but no doubt he's rigged the thing to high hells, perhaps hobgoblins. Okay, I don't know why that's on Gloric, but sure, why not? I am curious to know about Radija, the Mistress of Souls. You've got a nice title and an interesting skull mace. Is this door what I need?
It is not your time yet, Blessed One.
Oh, that's where
The
Ketheric
rooftop
is chilling.
chapel is
Got it.
reserved for the General's private contemplation, save for those he chooses to ascend.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
Maybe with the relic they'll let me pass. I've heard that those lucky few come back changed.
You are already changed, true soul. Hearing her voice is what brought you here.
True.
But above, you will stand in her very presence. Such an honor requires more. Disciple Zrel has given you a chance to earn that honor.
Wisdom. I'm ready. Okay, what's with the skeletons? Does the Absolute dabble in necromancy now?
Her design does not end at the grave, Blessed One. You will serve, whether you ascend or fall, and I find use for even the fallen. I hope that is some comfort to you.
Sure, let's go with that. I'm totally ready. Let me in.
Seems like a good moment to talk. I have my duties, true soul. I'm sure Disciple Zrel has given you yours.
Oh, okay. Let me try the door again.
Tempers are rising.
Oh. Alright, fine. I missed the chance. Okay. And whose chamber is this? There's... more flesh. Yeah, the mysterious... Oh, what the hell? Okay, well, there's definitely stuff going on in there. That's where the mysterious noises are coming from. Is that Ketheric's room? Because this is not considered stealing. Or, you know, breaking and entering. Disciple Zrel is chilling in here as well. Can we have a little more dialogue with you, please?
The tower doesn't stink like an overstuffed cemetery. Which means Balthazar hasn't returned. So why are you here, instead of out there looking for him?
Oh, fair enough. I had a few more questions.
Good. I love answering questions.
That's great news. Why would I want to detect her thoughts again? Alright, fine. Let me go through. This is where his room is, yes? Yes, okay. Oh! Ah, so this explains the flesh. Just bodies everywhere. Yep, okay. That makes sense. There's a gift disc in here, too. Okay.
This gift slate looks like the other. Another story about the Githyanki prince.
Wonderful. I'll have to talk to Lae'zel about that. Can I just sort according to latest, please? Thank you. Let's read it. Or not. It doesn't want me to read it. Alright, fine. Fair enough. Classed book. This is a log on the work of one of Balthazar's necromancers, Cressa Bone Daughter. Good name for a necromancer. Dated 210 days ago. After the state the Fallen One was in, I never expected Cressa would be able to save it. I was hoping the usurped thing would die. That's what it would have wanted. It's not as if Cressa studying it is going to prove much. It was damaged in the attack far beyond what the mere tadpole could do. But she seems fond of the foul creature. Let her play with it. Another entry seems to be written into this log, dated a 10-day later. I should not have, in hindsight, let Cressa keep her pet. Ever since it was shipped onto one of the Nautiloids to be deployed, she has been inconsolable. It won't survive out there. It needs me. It isn't like the others. The feral thing will make a fine warrior for the Absolute. And now my best assistant is distracted thinking about it. Ha! She will come to heel again soon enough. I wonder if we'll run into Cressa at any point. There's just a corpse in here. Attention, Acolytes. A reminder. Acolytes are permitted entry to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. Oh, it's going to be full of traps. That's right. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any request to borrow from them must be given to me in advance and are like to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject here. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word could provide. So the books are poisoned. Remember, the Absolute's purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. Though if you choose death, I will ensure you serve her still. Wonderful. Balthazar's apprentice. Okay. I will not be taking your heart today. Lots of hearts everywhere. So the apprentice probably got nosy and wanted to read some of his books. Understood. There's a moon lantern. Sure, I'll take another one. Why not? Shouldn't I let out the pixie in there then? Broken moon lantern. Can I not interact with it? Dropping the item will probably kill the pixie. How do I free the pixie? Can I free the pixie? I also don't remember what my weapon is called, which is unfortunate. It's in here somewhere. I know it is. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out if I can, you know, get rid of the moon, open up the moon lantern at some point. Is this not trapped? I'm surprised. Okay.
Will do the trick.
Let me in. Thank you. Nice. Derivation Cloak. Oh. Deadly Derivation. When you poison a foe, heal yourself for 1d4. There's a lot of poison stuff that I've been finding in the game, but I've never really been using it much. Goblins. Goblin troops, though crude and a bit dim, are valuable because they are adaptable and can be fitted into a number of different military roles, excelling as archery, skirmishers, and war cavalry scouts. If rigorously drilled, some can function as disciplined phalanxes armed with half-pikes, and even the ones who can't be trained to march in step can serve as prime catapult fodder. Okay. The key in recruiting a tribe of goblins is their profound respect for their priests, who lead the tribe members in the worship of all-conquering Maglubiet. Therefore, let the high priests of the 7 tribes of the Southwest Sword Coast be invited to the Grand Council, a feast where they will be well-fed, well-flattered, and well-lubricated with jugs of plonk, laced with a mild paralytic. The priests will awaken with new guests inside their crania and be led into docile devotion to a new and greater god than Maglubiet, the Absolute. And trust me, where the priests go, their warriors will follow. Advisor Balthazar. True, they manipulated everything from the start, understood. And yet somehow we are still only in Act 2. Anything else of a note around here?
Something over there.
Yes, I know. They're probably all trapped though, so I don't know if I really want to deal with that. The apprentice. I guess I'll just save. And hope for the best. Conventional medicine. Ow. Okay. Galvanic interrogation. Oh. Okay, that's fine. That's not an issue. Instantly dead. Hilarious.
You're not gonna like this, mate.
Level 1. Get it. Well, that was easy. Too easy, I'd argue, but okay, why not? Let's do that again. Okay, it doesn't do anything this time. Musty tomes. Okay, that clicked. Poisons and venoms will just poison me. That's obvious. Insert item into... what? Into the ancient altar? Am I throwing in like a heart or something? I'm just gonna take a heart. There's also a head on the table that I'm noticing now, which is lovely.
Moving in.
What do I do at the ancient altar? I don't know. I'm just gonna throw a heart in because they've given me multiple hearts. Alright. Well, context clues. I guess I should have also read his notes too, huh? Okay, well anyway, I solved the puzzle without actually having read anything. It's fine. I'll take those. And there's a lever. I'll pull the lever after I explore his room. Okay, so let's read personal notes number 2. Note, install a drain beneath the library's conventional medicine shelf. It's wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstones and it will rust the spikes beside. A line slashes through the above, the same hand in fresh ink below. Disregard! The smell gives me sweet dreams. Okay. Balthazar's personal notes 3. Request from the next caravan. Any books by Mordenkainen. Must catch up on current events. No Volo. Better a century of ignorance. Hidden Vellum. Holds ink like no others. Could harvest from an acolyte. New copy of Swift and Sudden Death for library. Current volume. Badly scorched. Okay, sure. In we go. What have we got? Secret stuff? Research notes? Throw that into his inventory.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Lots of dead pixies.
But they were already imbued with Nethery's magic. So where did that magic come from?
I don't know. What's the ritual circle
A
for?
ritual circle. Looks like it was used in the crafting of moon lanterns.
Unfortunate. Yeah, look at all the dead pixies. That sucks. I'll check the opulent chest. Let's read the research notes. I've redirected some materials from beneath the tower. I plan to simply raise what forces I need inside the mausoleum itself, but the general prefers that no more of his family crypts be disturbed. Even so, I have no choice. The temple will not surrender the night song easily, and the general's invulnerability depends on it. I am sure he will forgive a little transgression if it frees the army to move on to Baldur's Gate at last. Okay, so the night song is required to kill the general permanently.
This night song
Got it.
sounds like the source of Ketheric's immortality.
That name.
Oh.
Not the first thing you'd think to call an artifact of the Absolute.
Maybe we can turn it against Ketheric, or destroy it.
Then we better get searching. Shall we?
Yep. We are basically on the cusp of locating it already, so we're fine. Ow. Okay. That's fine. I'm not going to re-roll that. Try again with the Thieves' Tool. Okay. Okay, thanks for that. Lovely, lovely. Thank you. There you go. What have we got? Cold Brim Hat. Any condition inflicted on target also applies 2 turns of Encrusted with Frost. Sure, whatever. Never gonna use it. Goblet with dead tadpoles.
A goblet filled with the mutilated corpses of illithid parasites. Whatever ungodly experiments were performed on them likely killed them.
Yep. A lovely torture chair, which I cannot sit in or comment on, apparently. Fine. Oh, and there's another merchant. Oh no, that's land downstairs. Okay. Let's pull the lever. I assume that just opens the door. Yep. And where does this take me? Back outside. Oh yeah, back outside to this area. I've been here before. Now, where does this go?
Bet I can crack that open.
Oh, this is a difficulty class 30 spot. That's not really worth it. Okay. I'm not likely to succeed. There's some movement in here, though. Whatever the hell that is. Okay. I have a guard's key, but this might be considered trespassing. I guess I'll save and find out. Let me in! Hi.
You're stopped by a guard.
Ah.
It seems your presence here is forbidden.
I'm allowed. That uniform of yours will make a very tasteful body bag if you don't get out of my way. Nice.
Congratulations, you've convinced them to give you access. Now what?
I don't know. I guess I'll find out, won't I?
You're stopped by a guard.
Wait.
It seems your presence here is forbidden.
Hey. I literally just convinced you. Why did you... Yeah, I literally just convinced you. Why did you just, like, challenge me again? That's weird. I mean, if I need to, I'll kill you. It is what it is. Yeah, it's like, if I need to, I will kill you, Zealot, Clen. Now, why is this considered to be trespassing? I wonder. Probably someone's personal rooms and stuff. Hey, you. You should come attack me. I dare you.
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Okay, it auto-saves when you walk in here. That's very concerning.
Stopped by a guard. It seems your presence here is forbidden.
I belong. I'll take the critical
You
success.
managed to talk your way in. No easy feat.
Wonderful.
Stopped by a guard.
But he instantly stops you
It
again.
seems your presence
Which is
here
ridiculous.
forbidden.
Yeah, okay. That's weird. That doesn't seem like it should be how it works. Like, if you win the roll, he shouldn't immediately challenge you again, right? Okay, that's fine. So I guess I'm going to stay out of that area for now, because that eyeball might call for reinforcements, and I don't really want to deal with that. Let's go back out. Okay, so before I do anything else, I am going to check the Bugbear Lantarb and see what secret stash he has available for me now.
The Absolute war drums beat loud in your chest. How may I serve?
Zarel said you'd share her private stash with me.
Took a liking to you, did she? Watch yourself. She breaks her toys once she's done with them.
Okay, private stash includes what exactly? It looks pretty much the same as before. I mean, there's a couple more weapons now, but is that really it? The armor doesn't really look like it's changed too much. No. Yeah, so the armor looks pretty much the same. Render of mind and body. This is a finesse weapon, technically, right? Yeah, but that is just straight better. So scimitar +2. Big Boy's Chew Toy. Often mistaken for a relic of the wizard Bigby's creation, the staff was, ironically, made as a stick. Sorry, made as a bite stick for Bigby's dog, Big Boy. Okay. There's a transmutation spell attached to it. Grow in size to become stronger. Okay, well. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it's not the most interesting weapon in the world. Yeah. I mean, I could grow in size, that's a thing, but I do like having me some additional bonus damage. Yeah, unless I'm missing something, I'm not seeing too much that that would be of use to me. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna close this out and move on. So I'm actually really close to the suspicious sounds, but I think it's supposed to be underneath where I'm standing. The problem is I don't think I can reach it from here, at least not right now. So I'll have to worry about that later. So I guess it's back to the, where is it? Mausoleum? The Gauntlet of Shar? Verge of the Shadows. That sounds about right. So back to the Verge of the Shadows, but I think I'll probably leave this for next time. So I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with Baldur's Gate 3, and we'll see you then, where we actually enter into the Shadowfell entrance in the search for the Night Song. Have a great day, thank you for watching, we'll catch you later. Bye-bye now.